Congressman Mike Quigley, a Democratic member of the House Intelligence Committee and a good friend to us here. It's nice to see you again. Let's get into the extraordinary video, Congressman. The rioters inside Capitol Hill. Look at them. They're rummaging through desks. They're taking pictures of documents. Have you seen this video before, what we're showing you now? And it's got to really bother you. You're seeing exactly what happened after you were ushered out. What's your reaction to this?
Yeah, I mean, that's the Senate chambers, but we were right down the hallway. And obviously I was in one of the rooms where it happened. It angers me. Look, I'll tell you, one of the things that was on my mind in those moments and now is that we're more resolute than ever to get back and do the job. While this was happening, we wanted to get back on the floor and finish our constitutional responsibility. And I'm more determined now than ever to go to the inauguration and again, see a peaceful transfer of power. Yeah,
you have no security concerns as you attend the inauguration?
But, you know, obviously we have security concerns. Someone asked if I was afraid. After watching these videos and living through those moments, there's no way in the world I want these traitors to think that we are afraid of them. We will be prudent. We will do everything to secure our nation, our state capitals. I am deeply concerned for my friends and family and colleagues and for those police, those videos. And again, we were there watching poorly equipped Capitol Police, no mask, no helmets, horribly outnumbered. Sure, I'm very concerned for them, but there's a difference. We can't let the mob win. That's why we went back and finished the work that night. That's why we're going to the inaugural, and that's why we're going to hit the ground running, getting the job done under the first day of the Biden administration.
There are some of your fellow colleagues in Congress who worry that their colleagues might kill them. I want you to take a listen to what your Democratic colleague Norma Torres told me, how she felt about all of this. It was yesterday. Take a listen.
Absolutely. I feel that way 100%, so much so that I have went out and I purchased a vest to protect myself. Especially during the inauguration period where we don't know.
Congressman, whether directly or indirectly, do you feel there are members of Congress who threaten your health and safety while you're at work?
Look, the fact that they were fist bumping the terrorists, the fact that they were texting things like 1776, they were speaking, encouraging what was taking place. And of course, the disturbing information we have about the possibility that needs to be investigated of cooperation, internal investigation that helped this insurrection. Sure, that concerns me a great deal. Double down the fact that many of them are refusing to go through metal detectors coming onto the House floor and acknowledge bringing guns onto the House floor. My response to that is, you're not Wyatt Earp. You're a member of Congress. This isn't the OK Corral. There's a reason you can't bring a loaded gun to the White House or the courts. What makes you think it's OK to bring it on to the House floor or the Senate floor?
Yeah, that's extraordinary, and I believe against the law to bring it there to the House or Senate floor.
Absolutely.
That said, sir, I know that you're on one of 4 committees that are opening an investigation into the insurrection at the Capitol. What are you looking for in this joint review that'll be done by your committee, the Intel Committee?
You know, what did we know? Who knew what? Was that information held back? Why wasn't it transferred? If we didn't have the information, why the hell not? You know, I mentioned before that the night before I walked around and rode my bike around the Capitol complex outside, and the morning again. And then just before we went into the debate, I looked out to the east side and I saw thousands of people ready to come toward the Capitol and a handful of Capitol Police. This is an intelligence failure of historic qualities. And it simply can't happen again.
And I know that there are a series of classified briefings that will be sought. That would start this month. How about any of them going to be public hearings?
I think so. Look, there's a lot to happen at the same time, and I think it's absolutely right. The public needs to be aware of what's happening. To the extent that's possible, they need to happen on a simultaneous basis. So again, we can share that information. The public knows exactly what we're addressing. And I'd like to think we could share some information with our state and local partners so they're aware of all these risks as well.
Last question, sir. It's from a new op-ed in which the former principal deputy director of national intelligence under Trump says a former President Trump won't need to know, cut off his intelligence. Do you agree? Should Citizen Trump be given any intel briefings after Wednesday?
Absolutely not. I can't be more emphatic for several reasons. First of all, this president showed absolutely no regard for the safekeeping of highly classified information. And I think that our enemies got information they shouldn't have got. It's just my belief. I also believe that our allies would be very concerned with this president having this information, and they'd be very deterred to share information with us because of that concern with it getting out to those and people being aware of where it came from. We would be less safe if this president continues to get these kind of briefings.
Illinois Congressman Mike Quigley, thank you so much.